Hello and welcome to 2014. This is the future that we were imagining a few years ago. The MJ journey continues, and no matter who's driving, we all have a window seat. This year I wanted to do something different. I have been talking to the mentors over a period of time, seeing how they're doing, engaging their teams, getting themselves passionate about the journey principles and the tools. What I did this year was I spoke to everyone and said, is it possible that you can send me a small video clip of how you get your teams engaged? How are you refocusing conversations on learning and performance? How is everybody behaving that change is good? How's everybody coping with that? So the results were pretty good, and here's what I got.
This is Stacy from Chapel Hill, and I think that you'll find that the ideas and the principles that you're learning during your Living the Journey class are simply going to become a way of life. Two of my favorite principles and ideas that I took away from the class are simply, I am the problem, and the gift of empowerment. If you think about it, the two of these combined can solve or hopefully prevent any challenge you're going to face during your journey.
I'm Denise Mayatico, and I'm thinking about the journey, and I'm thinking about how the journey is just that. It's a journey. It's not something that we ever finish or complete. It's not a destination. It's not something that we perfect, but it's something that we need to practice every single day. I'm reminded how I can always be more transparent. I can always have more waterline conversations. I can always coach more and celebrate more. And I think that's what the journey is about. And I'm so proud to be a part of Meyer Jabara and to do my part in keeping our culture alive in Bethlehem.
Change is good. About 5 years ago, found out I was going to be a grandfather, and wasn't ready for that. I'm like, oh, and probably didn't have maybe the really best reaction to the news to my son and daughter-in-law as oh wow, that's really neat. And thinking, wow. Okay, and then, everybody get excited about it as she's going along, doing nursery and all that stuff. And then it was the Christmas before my grandson was born, and I got a T-shirt as a present that said, best grandfather.
Oh, wow.
And I once again probably didn't have the response that was appropriate. I'm like, oh my God, am I old, And I put it away. Then when my grandson was born,
did you just say?
Pardon?
Did you say you put it away?
No, I put it away. Probably left it in the wrapping paper in the closet for quite a while.
Whatever, he burned it. It's cool.
My grandson was born, and I had a granddaughter, and now I have 4 grandkids, but I'll tell you, by the time the first one was just a couple months, I was wearing that shirt all the time. Changes.
No.
Right on.
Ellen Mastoff, and I work for the LaGuardia Courtyard by Marriott. In May of 2012, I had won my MJ Mirror Award, which I proudly display right here in my apartment with the rest of my beautiful pictures of the family and friends and my collection of my elephant. There've been a lot of changes in my life, personally and also at work. And in December of 2013, we welcomed 2 beautiful girls. Isabella is on the right and Antonella is on the left. They are my pride and joy. God bless you. I've worked for MJ for many years, 19 to be exact, and I'm looking forward to working many more. Thank you.
My name is Agnes Allen, and I'm from the Courtyard Copley. This is the way we live our journey, and this is a perfect example. One of the housekeepers last week, when she went to clean the room, found that there was a guest in one of her rooms that was not feeling well. Being the goose, she empowered herself using the 3 P's, got him a cup of hot tea and some soup. She empowered herself even though the soup was very spicy, and he does not eat spicy food. This is an example of the heart connection, empowerment, using the 3 Ps.
What I like about the Journey Principle, well, there's a lot of things I like about the Journey Principle. One that comes to mind is the 3 Ps: the permission, the power, the protection. I like the idea that the company gives you the power to empower yourself to make your own decisions. And if you make a mistake, you learn from them. So that's where the protect part comes in.
My favorite thing about the Journey culture is change is good. And the reason is because our society is always changing, and we need to make sure that we keep up with our business travelers and our regular guests.
What I enjoy about the Journey culture is that we really provide our associates with empowerment, and we allow them to empower themselves to take care of the customer. So in turn, the customer can return, and it really allows them to connect with our guests and our customers. That's what I really enjoy about the Journey culture.
Three years ago, I came to the Crown Plaza Reading, PA with myself, some clothes, and a toolbox called the Journey Principles. I promised everybody at a hotel that was broken with no culture that in the next few years, as we installed all the tools of the Journey into our product, that the culture will run our hotel. Hence, we are here today, and the culture has taken over, and it's made my job easier. It's made a big imprint and footprint in the community. It's eliminated turnover, and it's created a magnificent alignment and accountability, all because of the Journey Principles. Thank you.
Do with the military. My dad was a Marine, and then in college, my now husband sat me down and he said, I haven't even talked to my parents about it, but I want to talk to you about it. I want to join the Navy. And I thought that I knew what I was getting into because my dad was a Marine, and it's been a lot different. He started in 2009, and in 2011, we moved a total of 7 times. Complete everything, pets, in 2 hotels. One time we crashed at a friend's house for a few weeks. I mean, it was just, and sometimes he'd drive 2 hours, spend 4 hours with me, and then have to drive back to work. I mean, it was just, you change. So, you just learn to adapt. And, especially being here, I've gotten to where as soon as anything happens that's out of my routine, out of something that I can usually count on, something that I can usually have my schedule, that I know what's coming, and if something comes along that changes that, my reaction has become just automatically, change is good. What's the good that's coming out of this? Which this one was planned, but the other military things weren't planned. So it just, when it becomes that knee-jerk reaction, what's the good coming out of this? Maybe I don't even know the good yet that's about to come out of this. But it becomes a part of your normal thinking, then you know that, it's really had an effect on you. So.
Awesome.
Right
on.
I just kind of broke it out of my shell here, and now I'm loud and annoying and up in your face. Back in that shell, bro. Well, sometimes I want to, but.
I am very happy to be selected for this prize. Thank you for recognizing me for this opportunity. It will be a pleasure working the Korean Marriott.
We deliver the promise, we deliver the cash, we deliver the people, now we deliver the twins.
So, there you have it. You heard from the mentors, you heard from the mentees, you heard from teams, and you heard from a few MJ mirrors. The journey continues, everybody is enjoying it. I can continue to talk about the journey, but as a wise man said, a picture is worth 1,000 words. So, let me show you that picture. Happy memorable moments to all. Thanks for being on the journey. We know for sure the best is yet to come.